Hello, and welcome to the Venari Adaptive Cryptographic Intelligence Platform. The platform helps you on your post-quantum cryptography journey. Sensors hosted by either Venari, your trusted service provider, or within your environment, be that at your offices or in the cloud, will collect critical information about your cryptographic assets. It undertakes this by either passively sniffing packets from your network, by assessing target networks or specific hosts, all without having to decrypt a single packet, maintaining your privacy. Venari looks through the networked environment to identify applications and their dependencies, measure cryptographic risks, aligned with internal policies or regulatory standards. Here we will take a look at the interface that connects into these environments. We will start by gaining secure access to the platform. Our cryptographic asset discovery journey begins with a high-level view of the platform. In this environment, there are active sensors feeding data in the last 24 hours, providing coverage in both active, passive, and cloud-based deployment methods. At this high level, we can observe all of the discovered assets in the last week or month. The number of sessions is directly attributed to the passive sensor, which is fed packets for monitoring from either tapped or mirrored traffic, from networks which in some cases could be air-gapped and not reachable from our active sensors. The display of discovered assets is a representation of all the unique cryptographic instances identified. This ranges from services using TLS, instances of IPsec or SSH, and certificates attributed to those services. At the next level, we observe how many unique applications have been detected and tracked by the platform. An application is a logical descriptor that could combine devices, services, and certificates. An example could be a payment gateway that maintains an external API for third-party access, a connection to a database to store records, a secure web portal for interacting with clients, an SSH interface for secure management, even a connection to secure email service for posting order information to clients. All of these components form a single application for the organizations, determined automatically by the platform's application dependency mapping capability. The number of systems these can be attributed to. For each component, a measure of post-quantum cryptography posture is displayed distributed between obsolete, representing use of unsafe and deprecated protocols, compatible, meaning the protocol is likely able to be upgraded, ready, representing the protocol will accept PQC safe configuration if enabled, or safe, meaning it's already utilizing algorithms and ciphers that are considered safe. The posture for this organization is not looking good, as there is a large distribution of deprecated components. Next, you can see the risk distribution. The risk distribution considers the distribution of critical, high, medium, and low-level risks attributed to the organization for all of the aspects identified by the sensors. Thus, risk refers to a combination of encryption vulnerabilities, weak or vulnerable encryption, old protocols, or misconfigured certificates being used by these assets. As we observe the protocols detected by the sensors, we can see a visible breakdown of TLS versions observed, from those considered PQC safe to those that are deprecated. We even display emerging versions as detected by sensors. The Venari platform also covers SSH and IPsec protocols being used. The dashboard shows a summary of algorithms with their encryption types, indicating, for example, whether it is a key exchange or an encryption, the number of instances where the algorithm has been identified, and the security level. The number of instances we can illustrate whether the algorithm is identified using a weak encryption, whether it's considered quantum resistant, i.e., is it quantum ready. Our guided remediation illustrates very briefly the recommended transition for a post-quantum replacement that the organization could consider as it builds its roadmap to becoming post-quantum safe. To take our overview to the next level, we explore capabilities of the platform in a manner similar to how your organization will embark on its post-quantum discovery journey. The display of assets loads in real time. Not only can you observe and manage the data from the dashboard, but we provide the ability to extract the subset view as exported CSV spreadsheet style, or in the latest Cyclone DX compatible CBOM as a single JSON file. If you sought to extract the data over a different period, or even to a subset of assets, simply modify the time period and asset criteria before choosing your export method. Many organizations also choose to establish direct links between the platform and their CMDB or SOC platforms via the extensive API. As we review the asset characteristics in greater detail, every component is clickable, offering a drill-down filtering view. If there is a specific asset you wish to focus on, you can enter in its details and the portal will sift through applicable records to display a match. Many of the attributes we review here bear similarities to the earlier screen. So to focus on a specific asset, we select it to reveal all recorded attributes and metadata that you may have associated to the asset. You start discovering your assets, where you can access all the applications, devices, services, chart certificates, or endpoint discovered. You can filter and see the different assets types discovered. Let's explore this Facebook web app. By clicking on an application, the post-quantum readiness posture is shown, along with the risk details, all the related metadata, including entity details found and generated our artificial intelligence analysis. Our AI helps you identify applications, business functions, and important details to start your discovery. For this asset, it's only accepting TLS 1.3 connections with an acceptable cipher. Let's look at a critical piece of information with this asset. For this device, you can see the tags already associated to the asset, added either through this portal or collated from an external system like a CMDB, and information created by our extensive AI analysis. This asset is supporting deprecated protocols, TLS 1.0 and TLS 1.1, and using weak ciphers. These deprecated cryptographic protocols will be unacceptable for the organization, so will need migrations as a priority. We can undertake similar analysis for external domains to assess them with our active sensor, retrieving the same level of detailed information without deploying any local sensor. This brief illustration of the platform is a high-level summary of capabilities available today. Stay tuned to Venari Security for a review of how the Venari Adaptive Cryptographic Intelligence Platform supports the assurance and transition phases of a PQC program, or for a thorough review and opportunity to consider specific questions. Reach out to the team today for your personal overview. The Venari Adaptive Cryptographic Intelligence Platform provides a scalable solution to help organizations of all sizes identify their cryptographic assets, quantify risks attributed to internal policies or external standard, and demonstrate regulatory compliance. With application dependency mapping, workloads are minimized, allowing users to concentrate on building a solid roadmap toward a more secure post-quantum cryptography environment. Test the implications of cryptographic migrations, confirm transition, and both record and demonstrate compliance. Venari remove cryptographic complexities, enabling organizations to concentrate on what they do best. To gain your first insight to your external cryptographic posture or to trial the service within your environment, engage with Venari today.